take advantage of the much bigger and stronger
Arizona State. We were practice midway through as this team was getting careless. State Farm Arena, tell them they need basketball.
Will they respond? That he has a mature group that he can to see what type of things they can respond this game, but this is the moment that they're going to have on the roster. But this is the toughest big-time NCAA tournament implications has to start right now.
Also, Elijah Martin. A little bit of room. Clayton got his hand on that. Gets a high screen. And one on the.
Even a short one, too. This is probably going to have to be some type of pass time for a legitimate catch and shoot.
Oh, my goodness. I could beat the shot clock.
Well, this one's going to be a matter started because it was clear got this one off in time, and he looks like he did get it off. That is phenomenal concentration to be contort his body towards the rim and home.
To 10 now. Heavy move by Adam Miller. Clayton. Walter Clayton now has 3 threes this afternoon.
Confidence.
Third longest streak in Gator. Good, tapped around. Chinyalu. Good for the Gators.
The second pinch points have offensive glass coming up with another one. That's the
timeout, Arizona. 17:06 to play in this one. From Holiday Hoops Giving here at State Farm.
Make the most of your season during the gift yourself some savings. Look out for these stickers to find great a limited powertrain warranty. So 0.9% APR for up to 60 months plus and Sorrento vehicles.
34 million different flavor combinations. 8 dip cup flavors, every single match tonight at Domino's.
Go neural engine.
Supercharged.
Go. Cameras.
Slow-mo in 4.
Free unclosed browser tabs. Go.
Nine 9-0 leading this one. Walter Clayton got 31 makes on the Martin, and the Gators look, or excuse me, the follow-up, but this is the Gators. Good timeout though by Bobby Hurley.
Chance point. It shows that Florida can stands at, and that was an excellent timeout to reset things with his ball club. Opportunity to try to increase run, make the adjustment quickly after this. He understands the Gators can go on.
Arizona State will inbound it. They give him the basketball coming off. Tough time finding any room to operate.
In the set, that's the same set that Arizona, in which just Nissanen not able to get it clean off of the curl.
Martin, right
to the middle of the D. It's almost like he pulled it from the other defenders and then comes with the.
Miller misfires. For the Gators at 15. Condon the rebound. Three-second violation on the Gators.
Just do not see anymore in the modern game. 3 seconds to get a 3-second violation. Sets that many teams are running, there's not even ball be called, so a rarity with Chinyelu being called for.
He's 1 for 6, just inside by Bashir Jihad.
Understands that the bump is coming. Protect him from the shot blocker.
Not to go down. Who rips the net? He's
in this game. He's been able to get. That shoots with a lot of confidence. Has experience.
Mason sees a little seam. Right over Quaintance.
And that's able to turn that defense into offense. Catches it on the move, lines it up.
Sandin. Here's Richard. Taken out of his hands. Good work down there to Jihad.
And out on the point guard.
Was nifty.
Yes, it was.
With 6. Condon keeps it alive. Walter kicks it to Richard. Right down the lane and interrupted that. Miller left it just a fraction.
Walter Clayton right back.
Gators will take a timeout.
Florida has it rolling. Position because Elijah down and Walter Clayton Jr.
Starry skies and pond about. Find it on Curious TV series. Experience species on this planet. Amazing discovery. See fascinating science, wild holiday season. Visit CuriosityStream.
Didn't pass the tissue test.
Reality.
There's Crest 3D White Strips White.
Work below the enamel surface to white.
Prepare for a non-stop smile.
3D white toothpaste to maintain your smile.
Loved making paintings with her. Kept making her sad. Did with a fiery sneeze. Soothe her with ease. Puffs to provide soothing relief. America's #1
That's a big flex.
Time that Arizona State missed. They've been making them pay with 3-pointers. A game came in 10 in that department, but the back of their 58 points today. Those 9 3-pointers. It's just a tough number of guards.
No, and they get it done in the ability to finish at the cup, but your defensive transition balance get Florida to play a much slower pace for the basket, but then watch out for they have multiple shooters that can.
Florida's also just this game 35-18.
To the boards, they've obviously been able to do 12-second chance half on the outside. So if they do great opportunities to clean it up.
Of his hands by Martin all the way down.
Wow. So imposing at the guard position. In transition and a nice lead block by
To Hawk. His
waves. It's the spurts in which they put the game away with minutes left. Encouraging this team, keep it going.
Rebound right. And Houck's going to be with. Stuck his backside out there.
Yeah. Sure you get your body setting the screens in transition. Either as long as you can create the 2-on-1 point here for Arizona State, you're gonna, or the run will continue for Florida.
Arizona State. 2-run.
It's the two-way ability. Able to rip the ball, get off. Look at him, sky and high.
It's more than training at dawn. In the gym, through city streets. Sport inspires. So ask yourself. Even that, sport is everything. Sport is everything.
Gift that shows you get them.
Kia, movement that inspires.
What's in your wallet?
The Auburn Tigers. Holiday Hoops Giving here at State Farm Arena. Ohio State 91-53 and 6 assists, one of the best games. Another marvelous performance, of course. A couple in Kentucky over on ESPN at 5:50. Cats, great win. One of the best games of the year. It's just been a neutral site in Indianapolis.
About the performance earlier from Auburn. Interior play. Auburn can beat you in. Chad Maker-Bizarra from the difference. Tennessee, big time country, playing really good basketball. Shooter and performer, playing high-level basketball. Down defense of Jemai May. Power for the Volunteers. It doesn't. As a competitor.
G had an opportunity. Here's Clay. Boy, what? dynamic player coming off the bench. Large, it's the front court, back court.
Really enjoy watching that is the opportunity that players come with the transfer. They understand that they need to. This is a guy that Todd Golden refers to as the makes his presence known. He understands to have any type of upset look well, and it's been something I've seen from many teams.
That's a great. Went to the NCAA tournament. Oh, boy, that was with authority.
Because Jaden Quain is up quick off the ground. I tell you, you have no time. You have and finish. Quaintance with the right over top of.
Quaintance, a young man that originally committed, of course, left for Arkansas, then again and found his. See, Florida was one of his teams. Went on about that with Todd Golden yesterday against Jaden's father. It would have something, but it didn't work out for him. And
Jaden's father, Hameen Quaintance, who played in the same time as Todd Golden, and game against each other when they were in that particular and 2 assists. But I tell you,
all about the W. Bench a little frustrated about that last call. Jihad knocks that set. Throws it down. Boy, just a tough. Texas at 6'8", 240. Ball fake, fires, got it.
Mr. Clayton understanding his assignment in the air. Quaintance made a really good secondary. Clayton with the sweet stroke.
Almost. That one is no good. Condon tapped it around. Undermanned in terms of some help.
Well, it's a tough front line, and it's not only back on blockouts and attack the defensive. It's to get other looks at it for an offensive.
Opportunity, got it to go.
That's exactly.
You see, it's their best start since that 06. Grand Canyon. Tell you what. Led by Bryce Drew, the former Vanderbilt.
He has this returning to a roster that went to the NCAA. The opponent in Alabama before bowing out.
Block shot starts the run out. Miller by Clayton. Deep three won't go. Arizona State, it'll stay with the Gators.
Knock down that three-pointer. That was a phenomenal. Walter Clayton Jr. hustling back. That's what you want to see. Hustle to the very end.
20 on the shot clock. Entry pass to Condon. And throws it down with authority. My Condon the rebound. 1% from behind the arc. 4. Here's their dunk. The Gators. Easy dunk underneath.
Unselfish play. They're able to make.
Quits here the last 5 minutes for the Gators.
Diggs in the paint, ducking in. The defenders. Richard, and he's able to go right. Jam.
At Wayfair, there are no rules. Yes!
Because I'm about.
This happens every year.
Questions?
How did you become
Passionate about no fees or.
And didn't you live in space?
What is sport? It's more. It goes beyond the gym. And challenges. Yeah, even that. Everyone. Sport.
Your energy. Zero sugar. Celsius.
The 7 group. The Gator Chomp here. Ever played in this building, and it's gone. Arizona State in the second half, 34. Basketball from one end and gone flying.
Big chomp when it comes to the fast break. races, and as you mentioned, if it's not a dunk, Todd Golden likes to play. He talks so much to the rim, and that's exactly what they're getting.
75. After this 8-1 start, they have a 4-0 record at neutral site games. Expire at the end of this one.
AA net rankings points match. Coach your team and try to continue. Florida has. This is a really good team. So far in this season, you have some games. This is the moment where you try to have to read yourself back into this game and have much.
It's a 7-footer at the free throw line from LSU. He and they have reconvened. Just he's been by this Gator team. 9 games. Aberdeen.
Really good shot. Spinning around, finding the bottom.
Mason step back's no good. Into the hands now of Elijah Martin. It's with a takeaway. To the rim.
It's going to be a little bit of a surge. Pick up a little bit more defensive intent in transition. Pick them up a little from an opposite direction so they can play. That one on the way down, that jump hook might have been with deep position.
Back three, good, right over Chinulu.
Outside capability, and that's what trying to attack him in the low post. He doesn't have him out in space and operate.
Quaintance all the way back down. With this young man, remember, just 7.
You know, it's so much maturity that they have. Is for me, for him to be able to switch back, rebound out of his area. Skill set is a little bit raw, as well as an outside shot. But he's get to the free throw line. He not to improve on those, and you can see the.
One of the reasons he's had a difficulty shooting and shooting just 42% at the line. You're saying.
I will say this: I do think that for a lot. Changed a little bit in today's game with now from the outside. But if you are 15 feet out, is the furthest shot you'll shoot. Line, your breathing changes. The has an opinion of how you should do it. Being standing over that putt on the green. They say, huh?
Oh, yeah. Quaintance tried to poke it away, instead got his second on Jaden Quaintance. Miller. Clayton has 5 3. Posted 5 threes. So smooth.
It is. It is.
Now for Walter Clayton. He had his high. Ali. He felt the mismatch. Rebound. He likes that. We saw him do it through the legs.
He
boom.
does. He does. And he shoots it. Tell that he's locked in. He comes. You can see how he's.
That's short. Shannon. Here the Gators are 4-on-2.
Beautiful ball movement coming down. Not sticking at all. Martin.
Against the Gators, that'll get 3:58 our score.
Your energy with zero sugar. Celsius.
You got the tickets?
From concerts to Vivid Seats makes scoring great deals on reliable when it's something you can't miss. Only ticket company in the game that rewards. Vivid Seats.
To you by Allstate. Richard, what'd you decide?
Elijah Martin is able to get off. Unselfish on big reason punches and do it above the.
And again, it's just wave after wave. A deep team. That's any given night. You see this Florida. The one against Wichita State was just nothing run against the Shockers. Over a 24-minute
is what it is. When they really get going, they keep going and going and going. They haven't been able to do that tonight. And came right back out in the second half. Pace and the physicality in which they.
Arizona State trailed by 9 at the. He now has 18 points. Discrepancy though is just continue. 3.
Offensive end, but it's the offensive rebound. Pound it. They're
in and out, no good. Rebound. Right spots, you could say, for Arizona State here in the. Nothing easy for. Martin. Levels. Got a flush. We'll leave here and head to Springfield. It starts December 31st. Both these teams. Header of games. Exam week going.
Week off. Obviously, you are having to take it to try to work on.
Clayton. For Florida, just fantastic. Won't go. Head out of here. They get a chance to take on North Carolina.
Show what they can do.
Cannon's second field goal. 5 points.
The first chance he gets.
Here's Alexis. What's the best part of this Florida?
Play that was made by Walter Clayton is all about. They continue to come at you but they can takes the challenge on defensively when they and then they hustle. They go.
Florida's going to go to 10. They're going to match the 10 straight to start 2005-16 that went 6. Fantastic performance by the Richard Hendricks. Dave Hill saying so long. Georgia, we'll see you then. Time now to get you.
Good, indeed. Welcome to SEC now. 68 games the SEC has.
Is it?
That would be 68-0. And after that would be a nice number is against Arizona State. You were talking about rebound. Nothing different today. How is it?
Of the tempo by Walter Clayton Jr. Bottom, the guard play is significant. Like Todd Golden, we saw what he was doing in San Francisco. Minute in the Florida Gators and get the transfer portal. You added a guy like Walter Clayton is that constant. Anything.
That's the important thing in the transfer portal. You Martin, you talked about it, plus 32. Long time. It seems like they're flowing extremely well.
They can get it and go. They know to run to spots. You got guys that can fill it up. Will Rich. Both ends of the floor, not just one. Challenge what practice is like.
Slay, the numbers here. Quality opponent by 20, and you were saying second half that was a clean half. Let's go ahead and get you caught up on one of those other. Listen, I'm not messing around.
Don't play around, PB.
Aggies, Boilermakers.
Yeah.
Oop.
Yeah, 6 for 6 today.
The clock. Wade Taylor sinks that. Then, 1 point game. Another shooter.
Yeah, a guard play. Now the responsibility is.
He's going to be a pain to deal with. Ty. Second half, though, is.
Me, I can finish like that. I won't dunk either. I do.
Stop. Phelps attacking the base. Aggies ready to do that.
Back community.
Ball moving right here. He's up 5, 7. Just seems like they kind of feel.
It's the same thing with Wade Taylor. He here.
The whole bench just highlight, right? It's only nice. Hey, listen, that got the Boilermakers with 11 seconds left. Big comes up with it. Now they're down 4. All right, it worked out all right. Straight win for Buzz Williams' squad.
This is very similar to what we did. Sort of environment, and our doesn't get the credit they deserve. Running the plan and how our, that's easy to say, that's hard to do.
But I think what happened to us last year, that team, a lot of us felt that.
It's kind of constants, and you sprinkle in a little bit different win, but so far in the season.
Wade Taylor not having a knockout punch, the old school Mike Tyson. To put them out, they don't have to do that. They can chipping away, getting turnovers. where you can have Wade Taylor in stretch of the season. You don't have to do that this year. You bring a guy in like Jace Carter coming back. Put their hand in the pot, help make the bill.
Players that played at least 10 minutes or talked about, it's like, hey, making sure that people feel this is A&M squad compared to like Auburn.
Very dangerous because you had a guard-heavy team. A lot of the bigs got if Solomon Washington, guy like Payne, Garcia, also helping. Henry Coleman being back.
I think he played 12 minutes, only scored 2 points. Legs underneath them, and when they get going, that's going to be the squad outside of your Tennessee Volunteers. To Dukes to the Hollywood Hoops, giving out, making it look easy. Man, big man get like being a shoot around. This is easy. 20-8, Auburn at this time. Oh, no. Yeah, didn't get it, got denied. They're playing a little volleyball right there.
That's 216.
How about this off the skip pass? It was 21 at that point. Then Jones, line. Man, 4 for 4 beyond the arc.
The guy, these guys, Pettiford, all can opportunities to do exactly. That's not opponent, Carl. That's called a block party. You not invited. No. My kids used to watch. Follows it all the way to lay in. Last SEC player had that. Well, don't you? National Player of the Year. Guard gets beat. Yeah, that's high energy. High energy. Did the whole. Pretty much undefeated right now. The way that State with ease, 91 consecutive games by 35 plus. Has a special feel about it, but Janai, does he even look better this year? Yeah. Not rushing. That's gonna be continue to come back, those 4th, 5th-year guys. Taylor, just like Janai Broome, in control. And that's exactly what it is. That are working well. Cardwell is not two centers playing together. It's like we're talking margins for Florida. Huge rebounding margin. They were plus, 21 points as well. That's right. And you want to have, especially for a Bruce Pearl team, get side. So go crash the glass, big. And then when guys are spaced out, one-on-one, whether that's from the elbow, ISO'd on the block, just give 19 second. Bruce Pearl's got that team rolling right in action. Chris Beard's Ole Miss Rebels. So we see first half in college basketball. Yeah, you ain't got to. Point, but Rebels, they want a little more. Intriguing one, right? With Chris Beard, when he first took, now it seems like he's got a little bit more of the ingredient. We're coming over from Virginia Tech, stabilizing play off the ball a little bit more and
is good. Rebels lead it by 2 touchdowns. With the steal, finding Barnes for the leg.
Dula, Cookie Monster. That's what you got. That's for you right here.
66 to.
Right, big.
Never too early to talk. So good.
Okay.
Great start. Joe Lenardi tells us.
Twas the nights before Walmart Express.
Stockings for what should be there?
Faster than the legendary flow. They go. What's wrong? I'm gonna get that pub and rap them. Last minute needs, you know, we gotta get it together. Welcome to your Walmart.
I was diagnosed with New York Presbyterian.
Everybody on the transplant doing is life-changing.
Never been to a hospital with ashes, and I couldn't be more grateful. My daughter walked down the aisle and strong.
It's really a
This is not the end. Whew.
Ingredients. Celsius.
SEC now back with Peter Burns. Don't want to fall asleep after they up. Rock Chalk Jayhawks.
Yeah. Who didn't win an SEC game last year?
Tigers leading 17-8. He finished with 15. They're up 19-8. Bunch of new names, but they seem to be flowing. Then Pierce, corner.
To get new parts working.
Stolen, takes it to the rack. Tigers. How about this? Pierce, we're talking about. He's feeling a little bit better too, right in front of the team. 9 straight wins for Missouri. They continue to roll on. Lamont Paris in the court. That looks pretty good. A little alley-oop. Early against South Carolina. Freshman of the year, Colin Murray Bulls. Another look at it?
Yes, put it on the whiteboard. No.
Is that what you do?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta be serious about that. Pringle. Oh, good ball.
That's an addition right there. Those two twin towers.
How about that pass by Murray Bulls? Then Pringle going to work in. And one. Season high. Lori Bowles. By 10, but by 20. Coach Cal, 33rd season. Boogie Flynn.
He is not your typical New York guard because he's leading some veteran bunch of guys right there.
Team 25-12. Remember, he was like, "Who's on my roster?" He goes, "Nobody." No.
Yeah, young guy coming in.
Remember Jonas Adu? He used to play for.
Second team all conference last year.
Boogie, now fine. 51-33. It's not all showing. Good win for them. LSU Tigers. 8-1 of the season. Of course, had that injury. Sears with the dunk. Tigers. Corey, say it with your chest.
Wow, that length is something serious.
Right? Tigers leading at that point. Then LSU up 4 at that point. So Tigers. SMU starting to make a playing right now in that arena.
Yeah.
Mustangs starting to pull away. The jam, 63 feet.
You got to fight out
this season, and nothing short of fantastic. Saturday, I think we went years where there tough times back in the day. Record against AP ranked of. Start looking at some of these scores that we've seen. College here.
Yeah, you're gonna have a fight on your hands. It's time to get to it, Illinois.
But the SEC has been demolishing their. Is already in the festive spirit, man. There's one word to describe the. It's what?
Doing this a long time, and what they 16 teams is unprecedented era, and that's pushing 30. Over 70 wins. And need to be rooting and unneutral. It doesn't change the point that what the SEC is doing at March is unprecedented.
Time of year, years past, there were just get some victories. This stood out the most to you, going, all right.
I guess you'd have to go back, including the championship game win. Also on everybody's. Of course, there have been a few the way. These guarantee games happen. The head-to-head, the neutral site win. What's happening today, Texas A&M, Purdue. Obviously, we've got the back end in Atlanta, Georgia. these are the kinds of gifts that, and that's why we've got 12. That percentage of teams at 12, the prior record is percent, 3/4 of your league playoff. you know.
I was going to say we're doing pretty well right now. You look at that. If you're saying that there's 12 turnovers of them, what is a reasonable for these teams to look at and differences?
Auburn and Tennessee right now. A pair of number 3s, Florida and Texas A&M. All the way down to Texas. Texas is your 12th best wiggle room within your league. Now, 15 across a 20-game. Multiple teams with losing conference Sunday. Now, I'm one that has, but with the SEC, 18 each in the Big. The math. I play, you know, over a week. So you're going to be 8 league wins is.
That's amazing with those many Q1. With that being said, right now, once you're ranking top conference right now, and what's that pecking?
Yeah, it's the SEC. I think in terms of overall, the Big Ten would be next. Of course, we've seen the Big Ten with its, what, a quarter of a century now without Kentucky. What was that, 20? I think the SEC, then the Big Ten at this point, and then East ACC among conferences.
'Tis the season, Joe Lenardi.
You bet.
There it is, Joe Lenardi giving us to cut through, and you finally have to win one of these. Commodores are trying to get honorable for the game, but how about 20 points, 7 boards, 3
yeah.
first quarter. The entire Evansville team. Then Pierre with a layup gets the record. 18 boards, 8 steals. Record. That is not 106 to 40. Well, all right, we'll continue. 10 minutes until tip-off between that squad coming up as it's fun when we win games. Why have we haven't been doing
Add on some years. That's fine with that, PB.
We're ready for
Vicks VapoStick provides easy to apply for and try new VapoShower Max.
Vaporize that cold.
Dayquil VapoCool.
The vaporizing daytime coffee.
What's up? You seem kind of sluggish today.
You could use some Metamucil.
Metamucil psyllium and more energetic. Metamucil keeps you flavor.
Rinse it out.
Tired of the stinks that just will never. Every now and then.
Wash.
Ooh, stuffed up again. From Vicks.
Just sign X. What is wow?
Sometimes no one ever knows. Take me by the hand, and when you smile through the clouds, oh, I feel better.
Dr. Garcia?
Buckle up.
There's two.
Wait. Oh, 1 sec.
The enamel surface to whiten like
Prepare for a non-stop smile.
the
Toothpaste to maintain your smile.
Crest.
Things aren't really moving.
Fiber helps keep your digestive system moving. Metamucil keeps you moving and try.
T-Balls.
That would be the Tennessee from the fight in the Lion Eye. Jump, get the crowd going. Yeah.
So when you're on the road, bro, you got number one on.
Against Ohio State in Big Ten country. Balls trailing just by 2. Mark Pope in his first year. Kobe Bree, good.
3.
I mean, technically that means he's
Just when you blink, you miss.
There you go. A little bit to that matchup. 39. Silas Demery Jr. And how about third season? Might be the most talented squad here in Athens. They're taking on Grand Canyon.
Say Silas Demery was a guy that could have hit the with the highlight film and Demery though, man, being able to play off the ball, but it's good guard play, and that was something that always was their Achilles.
The addition of Asa Newell and what he's trying to do with this Georgia Bulldogs squad.
A dynamic and on the outside, and he's not a person that's going to score. He is a guy that gives the ball up.
It is probably as balanced as the Gator squad that he's had. 38th ranked score. Do they continue to roll? More basketball?
Put your feet up.
Richard Hendricks on the call. We will see y'all.
And State Farm Arena, gorgeous now. Making the short trip. Oh, about 1,600 miles to get up what has been a busy day of Dogs and the Lobes. Dave Neal, glad you could join us, and certainly this Georgia team at program that Mike White has.
Well, this is Mike White's best team that he's had. Get it done on the defensive end. They have in the inside game with the McDonald's All-American.
Newell, such a get for this Mike White. On, and Asa Newell is that pound freshman already making from top to bottom, two-time freshman of the week. Not just scoring the ball, it's a rebounding. In our conferences,
alongside with him, and you talk that he plays with, no waste, how to share the ball, facilitate the elite in the freshman class.
Been in 3 of the last 4 NCAA tournaments. For Vanderbilt head coach.
Drew, first and foremost, they have a outstanding fan base that supports them. A true star in tying.
Where's number 7? From Phoenix, Arizona. First takeaway goes to the the sophomore guard at a backdoor cut. Grant Foster. Here. The Lopes average. Good patience. Another transfer that came in.
Jacoby Coles, he knows how to play that he wants, and you see he's able to do that.
Just 16 points tonight. Another transfer, he came from Clemson.
Duke Brennan to get that jump hook off the to this roster.
Coles.
And again, once again, Jacoby Coles. Touch a little bit to talk about a lot of scorers on the team that
Luke Kane, nice little ball fake for to Grant Foster. Up at to Georgia. On 2 run out for the Dogs. Taken away there by Grant.
a little bit frenetic as both teams are back. See, Grand Canyon can run really hard.
From Con. So on a uniform.
Like film, known for outside, phenomenal to watch back in the day.
Atlanta Hawks playing in the semi. Very large outside of state. Pre-game, post-game side for Danny Manning, and what fans thought about Manning, and the responses, let's just say
the transaction had taken place.
Yeah, well, our guy, Dominique Wilkins, Manning, and boy, I should for the home broadcast over very well. Grand Canyon. 4 straight.
Those are two teams that I enjoy. Not just an up-tempo game. They can both get out. This defense sets up in the half court.
Blue Kane. Here's Tyron Lawrence, the former Commodore. Godfrey now around the perimeter to Blue Kane. Underneath and the flush from RJ.
Now that's defense gives them. Blue Kane comes off. Throws a pocket pass over to New. Hammering it home.
Point a game night. The transfer from
Ray Harrison in the corner.
The WAC Player of the Year in 2020. Originally got started at Presbyterian before RJ Godfrey. One of the lopes underneath that.
Phenomenal job executing in the half court. And Dominique down low early.
Last-minute gifts that make it look like you slippers or even Barbie dolls. Them delivered as late as 6 p.m. on Christmas.
Make the most of your season during the gift yourself some savings and look out for these stickers to find great 100,000-mile limited powertrain. Get 1.9% APR for cash on specially tagged 2025 Sportage.
Celsius. Live.
College football playoff coverage on
SEC men's basketball is brought to you. Create bigger. Next year, this Grand Canyon on to take on Alabama. All they wanted, but build on if you're Bryce Drew.
The level of physicality that they're going to have. Had the lead over Alabama with under 6. End up taking its toll on them, but they have a team that knows how to play in the tough. this is a matchup here they'll know how to handle.
Also lost that game, so a couple of SEC for the Lopes. Fabulous home court arena area.
Yes, and for good reason. That maybe a lot of people do not know about. Basketball, everyone knows what Bryce Grand Canyon, so you might be taking a risk because you understand that they're a
shot by Harrison short. With Silas points. Here's Newell. That's another turnover. 4 of those for Georgia here in the open. Away. Georgia on a run out. Top-handed dunk.
Nice. Left hand, Asa Newell a little bit running in transition. Nice dump off and Real going up high, getting the rejection. Dribble, dropping it off there to Asa. Bigs that can play with each. They can play the high-low game. The rim protection is there, and all the physicality when they get on the O board.
Underneath, will have to back it out of there. Trying to work a little two-man game with
there by Silas Demery. Good pace. This dribble move to get out of it.
Left it a touch short.
Yeah, you see him has the ability to shoot from outside, but the low post.
On Moore, his first. Somewhat, he's from North Little Rock, Arkansas, but or a year at Georgia State. Finding a home at Grand Canyon, now in his second.
Defensively, he has a package that he can. Defensively, he can sit down and continue.
Pull-up jumper. Well done by Luke War.
Beautiful action right there by Grand Canyon.
And he can do 6'9" grad transfer.
And he does offense and impactful on the defensive end.
That foul against
Greg, screen and roll. Sweet stroke.
Spent half of that time at For real now. Gets it off to Dylan. Pulls up and hits it.
Great. Rotating from side to side. Didn't get it until they found something. Dakota LaFleur.
Taken away by Demery. Steals it. Back to Shaw. Free throw line. So Caleb. Couple of free throw opportunities.
Pass. Shaw able to.
6'6" redshirt soft. Redshirted last year. He was actually married. Drew would be uncle. That's right. Uncle Drew, what a character.
Irvin-like moves for Grand Canyon.
Man, he's just clearing people out. No. Kicks it off to Shaw for the layup.
Grand Canyon, Silas. But the Lobes did an outstanding.
Alley-oop works perfectly to Dylan.
They do a great job of utilizing for themselves, but they're very unselfish teams.
No good. So
stand on the rebound. That's the big man's rebound. Board comes down. Let the big have his number.
It's hard to believe looking at number 6. Freshman. That go in.
Was the great concentration to get the defender to rotate past and kiss it in.
Time out by Grand Canyon.